What up, YouTube, man? How y'all living, bro? Everybody today, it is going amazing, man. I went to the gym ski at 855 calories on the day. Did a little meal prep, man. Trying to get back right, man. I think I said this in the video, but through this traveling thing I've been doing, bro, I lost like 18 pounds, man, of straight muscle, bro. Now I'm back to 142. I was at 160 at one point, man. So, just trying to get my weight back. I wasn't going to the gym consistently as I should have, been. And when I did go, I really wasn't hitting that iron. But today I really hit that iron hard, man. So, we shaking back, man. But, this not necessarily no advice type of video. This more so like, I guess, a vent on some shit, man. Hopefully I can, as I'm speaking, make an understanding or just get closer to an understanding through yapping on here. So, long story short, man, first of all, out here, bro, it's not really too many people you really just click with, man. I mean, first and foremost, you like a fly in the milk if you catch that analogy, number one. But just also, too, like, we just kind of, me and Cud, like, we feel like we got each other, man. We don't really need to introduce any more, friends or whatever the case like that. Now, granted, he did go to school out here, so he got partners, homeboys, and stuff like that he cool with. But, just more so me. So, it's cool to find just people that you just kind of kick it with, or that you can kick it with whenever you in a place that is more difficult than other places. So, long story short, I met somebody in the gym. It is a young lady. And, it's strictly been just a friend thing, man. We just hung out. But it's every time we've hung out, like, we've never just chilled. Like, it was either walking or, like, walking a trail type thing, or, like, doing, like, being active. Like, I told you I went go play pickleball, like, do that. We even went to church, like, you feel me? Like, it's always something, like, productive. It's never just, I've never just hung out, even went out or anything like that with her. So, got cool, got close and things like that. Not that it, it matters. Well, I guess it does matter. So, me, it's been probably about 2 months. I'm like, man, kind of, hit her with a, let's go on an actual date just to, see how things go or whatever. So, she loved the message, right? I texted it. I should have called, but we don't really be getting on the phone too much every blue moon. So, she loved the message, and then she like, can I call you? Right after that, she ain't necessarily say nothing. So, just so happened that, long story short, I was supposed to go home to Louisiana, right? So it was like on a Wednesday. I left on like Friday. So she was like, well, how about when we got on the phone? She was like, well, I'm actually on my way to work or whatever, and it might be a long conversation or whatever. We should probably speak in person. So me, the impatient side of me, like, wanting to say, man, nah, say what you gotta say on the phone right fast, even if you gotta sum it up before you go to work. But I didn't fall victim to that. I don't know how. Through him, it had to have been, because anytime somebody tell me something and then don't tell me it, say they're gonna tell me something and don't tell me, I get to, forcing the issue. But I asked the Most High for patience, so He granted it to me in this situation. So I'm like, all right, I go home this week, and she's like, oh yeah, I forgot. So the next day, that impatience, I ain't gonna say it got the best of me, but I was free. I said, if you're free today, we could talk about what you need to talk about. Long story short, she ended up getting free or whatever. So we agreed to talk when I came home, which was last night. So we linked it today. Did a little Bible study and everything at this little coffee shop thing. It was cool though. It was chill. We went over Proverbs, man. And yeah, so long story short, bro, basically, like, I don't know why I'm talking like this, bro. I guess I'm just trying to make an understanding, because something that I thought about just had me, like, pondering. So long story short, basically the conversation, like, I felt this connection to the Most High, and, just number one, I haven't felt it lately. Like I haven't felt that thing, and that's like the number one priority in my life. Now I didn't ask her how long it's been since she had and didn't went to not having it. But then she always also spoke about another something else that it don't really matter, that basically was kind of whenever I asked her that, she kind of made her think about. So I guess that was like my door to kind of say what I had to say, and then like cool, like still ask about it. But I didn't, just based off the answer, like the Most High number one. So long story short, one thing that she said was her discernment just been off, bro. And that had made me think, like, son, like, I wonder if, like, not an ask her when, like I said, it happened, but if I was the reason, like, since me and her met, that her discernment been off, you feel me? Because it only been about 2 months, even if that we've been kind of kicking it. And started making me think about some of the things that I may or may not be doing right in my life, things that I need to correct, things that I do and I know I shouldn't be doing it. And maybe like if through her connection with the Most High, it was felt, and he kind of like, that's not like, nah, that's not an avenue we need to be going down. So it kind of had me thinking for like the last about 15, 20 minutes. I'm not crying, it's just allergies, man. Don't think I'm crying or no shit like that. It's just like leaving from Louisiana with that humidity and pollen and all of that, and coming back here, I literally just been sneezing all day. Well, this could be like for some crying or something too, man. But nah, this like just sneezing and stuff all the time. So like it made me kind of think, like, man, I wonder if, like, is it something within myself that needs to be aligned back with the Most High, man. And it's kind of funny because I went a while without writing to the Most High, like probably about 5 days, and it's like this morning I actually did. And I don't know, maybe it's just like, even with traveling and everything like that, things been off with myself, you feel me? Like, y'all seen I ain't post every day for a minute. I ain't had no laptop or nothing like that. And I told you I don't necessarily believe in coincidences, but things happen for a reason. Maybe those things that were causing me to fall out of alignment were for a reason. Maybe her discernment was off in the same way that me doing things to make it be off. Like, maybe it's just like, it's things that we still got to work on within ourselves. So I think that all I can do is give it up to the Most High. Not just that, but just life in general, understanding and making sure that I know, and I hope y'all know, maybe this is some advice, that the Most High should be the number one priority in your life. Things are gonna reveal themselves in the ways that they do, man. All we can do is ask him for the understanding of what is going on, so that we can apply what we're supposed to learn the next time, and just to our lives in general, so that we can become better people, you understand? So yeah, man. Say that to y'all to say, like, man, it's crazy how the Most High work. I think he work in the craziest of ways, bro. And I think that he has things happen in certain ways to make you just have to give it up to him. I think that if things were just black and white, then it would be harder for people to give it up to a higher power, because they just make sense. Even science, like, people want to, what's the word I'm looking for? Dedicate. Not dedicate. I like to say the word charge. Like, charge a lot of what we do and understand to science, just meaning that, science has explained it, and that's why things are the way that they are, you understand? But I think that even science, I mean, it's proven over time, things that we can say are going to happen 100% of the time sometimes don't happen. And then what is all of this research, theory, resources, time, dedication into making this thing seem as though it's fact, and then it be proven it's not fact, you understand? And that just happens all the time. And there's so many things that that even go into the biggest theories and explanations about things. Theories are theories for a reason, but I mean, it's as simple as this. If it takes W, X, and Y to get Z, right? And so we charge Z to W, X, and Y happening. What happens when W happens, X doesn't happen like it's supposed to, Y happens, and we still get Z. Or X doesn't happen, Y doesn't happen, and we still get Z. Or X, W, X, and Y don't happen at all, neither one, and we still get Z. You understand? And then that's when things get kind of tricky, because things that, as I stated, we said were fact, you know, don't be proven fact as fact through little evidence. You understand? I don't mean to get too deep into it. I tried to make it simple. Probably made it more difficult to understand. But yeah, I just said all of that to say, man, that it makes us have to give it up to him, bro. He's the highest power. You know, things present themselves in ways that have no explanation, and you just have to give up that it was him. So I still find myself not really knowing how to feel moving forward. And this don't mean I was catching feelings or anything like that, but it's just the simple fact that, you know, that was said and where it sent my mind. I guess that's why I'm coming on here and, you know, telling y'all. So yeah, man, all I can do is just continue to work on myself and read between the lines and see what's presented to me, and, you know, like I said, use those things to make me a better person, man. So yeah, bro, I guess this was kind of helpful to me, insightful. But I'm still left at the same thing, not knowing if that is what is or if it's just simple time. I don't know, bro. But like I said, it's not nothing serious with this individual, nothing even close to it. We friends for sure. But yeah, though, man, I hope that maybe relate to somebody. Maybe they've went through it. Or things like that. It's crazy how my phone ring every time the vid about to wrap up. So all I gotta say is, if you want me to make a part 2 or update you on what goes on, by all means I can. But through him, we gonna conquer it all. Through him, it was already done. I'm out of here.
I went through hell and back, and I came back a better me. Said this so many times, but I swear I finally see.